Okay, you can see who we are. We don't have to tell you who we are. We are here to talk to you about selling your home in Placentia, or really anywhere in Orange County currently.
When you have nowhere to go.
Right.
So we just sold a property for our clients who literally had nowhere to go. They were making jokes about pitching a camping tent.
He wanted me to get him a spork. I don't think I did either.
They were out looking at property, hadn't put their home on the market yet, wrote an offer and realized, that they were going to need to get their home listed if they were going to be considered in any of the offers that they were writing. So literally had nowhere to go. We listed their home, received over 10 offers.
Quickly.
Within the first weekend, we received offers well over the list price, ended up going with a cash offer and got them a rent back. So within that rent back time period, we were able to get them in escrow on their replacement property. They had time to close and still do work.
So I think the most important point here is they put their house on the market contingent on them finding a replacement property, and then only had one weekend of showings, and then they turned all their focus into finding a home. We were out for a month probably straight looking at homes. They wrote probably a dozen offers before they finally got one accepted, and still were able to line up their timeline in a way in which they only had to move once. Even while, like you say, doing some work to their new home prior to moving in. So I think I think you probably have to lose out on one or two for some people until you realize your house has to be on the market, and most really has to be in escrow.
So as scary as it seems to put your home up for sale, knowing it's going to sell super fast and not having a place to go, you have to do it. And whether it's a rent back, whether you come and live at the Caliber Cottage, whether there's different options for where you can go, but you have to have your home on the market in order to be considered when you're purchasing your replacement.
As scary as it sounds, you still have your contingency in place, where if you don't find it, you don't have to sell, right? But to your point, if you don't put it up, you're never going to get an offer accepted. Right. Your offer is just going to go to the back.
Right.
And if those 50 people in front of you fall off, then maybe you'll have a chance.
Right. And we've also had a client who they were in escrow and backed out because they couldn't find a replacement property, and that's fine too. So you have that safety net, so you won't be homeless.
Yeah, and I think that's something sellers have to understand. You do have it is in place, right? It doesn't mean, they joked about being homeless. They were really good sports, but then that is you have a backup there,
right?
And you don't have to be homeless.
So if you're thinking about wanting to sell but aren't sure, give us a call. We'll run through the different options with you and see if it makes sense.